Welcome, everybody. This is. We're doing some really good things this season. Please keep in touch. No, that's not what I wanted to say.
And this is the bottom line. Yo, 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 Big D in the house.
In the house.
Big R going south. Actually, we're going south in 2 weeks. Hey, everybody, I'm Doug.
And I'm Paige.
And this is the bottom line, season 3. Uno, dos, tres. Season tres. Tag das Boot on zwei. All right, anyway, this episode, we're going to talk about Utopia 4. I got stuff that nobody's heard of. We're going to talk about old crew versus snowflakes, the big war between I've got 15,000 years in the industry and I've got 2 months and I want this.
All
Sponsors.
Right, our sponsors.
Quick.
Marine Data Solutions.
I got 99 problems on board, but
The internet's not one of them.
not once this summer, we went all the way up to Maine. Next.
Salty Rags Crew Apparel.
We're wearing salty rags all over the place because trust me, if you're not wearing uniforms on board, you're naked. That's going to really affect your charters. Call Dave. Call him at 3 a.m. Tell him I said to call him at Dave. You're going to get a phone call at 3 a.m. Okay, next.
We have Savvy Maritime Academy.
0 to hero. It's a no-brainer. Go to Savvy, get trained, get the job, be better than everybody else. Next. Oh, wait. We have some new sponsors.
New sponsors.
Go ahead. I'm really happy about this one.
Hargrave Custom Yachts.
Hargrave Custom Yachts. In case you don't know, Hargrave Custom Yachts builds boats from well, I've been in their office. They're about this big.
Yeah,
they might be models. All the way up to 187 feet.
Wow.
That's a big boat.
That's a big boat.
We're going to do a lot of walkthroughs. We're going to do a whole bunch of fun stuff. We're going to talk to the CEO. Now we've got access to the inner workings of Hargrave. We're going to really screw them up. No, we're not going to try it. Okay, another one.
Then we have Interior Technology Services.
What do they do?
They clean your carpet.
They clean carpets. They are the people to call for carpet cleaning any time of the day or night. Call Russ, tell him I said so. Maybe not at 3 a.m. Listen, their specialty is removing blood stains,
wine,
gunshot residue.
The wounds. Oh, the residue?
Gunshot residue.
Okay, so if you're murdering someone, you can cover it up.
If you have axe marks on the thing, they can get, I don't know if they can do any of that, but they'll give it a shot. Call them, Interior Technology Services.
Yes.
Good guys. Okay, next.
So, Yacht Industry News.
Yacht Industry News. Cue the funky little... Yacht Industry News. Give it to me.
So, we support
We don't support anybody.
the $150 daily pay rate.
Do you know that the people in Martha's Vineyard right now are getting more than $150 a day?
Are they?
I think they probably are. They're getting food, clothing, anyway. Listen, you guys, stop paying people peanuts. If you pay for peanuts, you get what? $150 a day minimum. I heard in Europe they're like 30 euro a day.
Oh, gosh.
Europe's a mess. We're going to talk about that next week. Go ahead, next.
So also, Fort Lauderdale Yacht Crew Group.
I'm part of that group.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, that's a cool group.
Yeah, so they just, they want to remind us, if we're posting for day worker jobs in the USA, just to, remind people on the post that you need to be in the USA to work.
Our friends at Fort Lauderdale Yacht Group, Yacht Crew Group, asked me to say, if you're posting day worker, you got to put must be legal to work in the U.S. I'm going to tell you why. Because if you are not legal to work in the U.S., all right, and you go work on a boat, and INS just happens to show up at that boat, y'all losing your visa for 10 years. 10 years. It ain't worth it.
No, it's not.
Now, I don't care who you hire. I don't care what you do. It's your boat, all right? But just put it in the post because they're being monitored.
Oh, they're watching
INS
you.
just conveniently showed up at the marina and went aboard 4 boats. There was nothing about that. They knew exactly where they're going. Okay, next.
Late breaking news.
Do you know the Utopia 3, 4, or 5, or whatever it is?
Heard about it.
Okay, they hit a tanker.
Oh, yeah.
That was 4. There's a lot of Utopias. Okay, so this guy hit a tanker, if everybody remembers, last Christmas.
Yeah.
We were out there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we were out there. There's a mess going on. First of all, the crew didn't get paid.
What?
The owners refused to pay the crew after this. They refused to pay their medical expenses after this. And there were some medical expenses, okay? The captain was relieved when he was bringing the boat into Nassau and another crew member had to step in and dock the boat. Now, that in itself is not a big deal because frankly, if I sank a tanker, I'd be, I don't know why he was relieved. I don't know, but, there's a problem. Okay, the crew are suing the owners.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah,
As
yeah.
they should.
The charter guests are suing the owners.
Ooh.
There was an unqualified crew member running this 200-foot yacht. There's that unqualified guy on the bridge by himself running a
That could have
200.
been me.
Yeah, it probably was somebody like you. Yeah, well, let's put the chief stew up because the captain left the bridge for 10 minutes. Now, I wasn't going to say anything, but I know the whole story.
You know the story.
I know the story,
What's the
and
story?
I'm going to say a bit of it. I've told you all this because it's already out. Everybody knows. But the captain left the bridge for a very specific reason. And let's just say it involved another crew member doing stuff that they probably shouldn't have been doing
Shouldn't have been doing.
at the time of the accident. Okay, anyway. So, and also their company's getting sued. And also, the guy that owned the boat, who was chartering another boat, and unfortunately, I'm sorry about this, but he passed away. So
man.
they got a lot of
There's
problems
a lot
over there.
going on.
But the whole Utopia program, for those of you in the industry, we all kind of know that, well, it's an interesting program to say the least. I mean, to say the least. I could say the most, but we're not going to trash anybody. Okay, next.
So apparently there's been some boats blowing up,
Sinking?
sinking.
No, there hasn't been some boats. It's been
lot.
an unprecedented amount of boats. President? No, I don't think it's political. Listen, there's been a large amount of boats sinking, catching fire. It's been a real mess. And I'm not counting the schooner, beautiful boat that got rammed by the Coast Guard boat and sank. That was nobody's fault, but the guy on the ship. But there has to be a correlation between the people running the boats, us, and all these accidents and fires. I mean, a couple more boats sank in the Bahamas. Before we even started our season, boats running up on the rocks in Long Island Sound.
Yeah.
Here's a picture of 007 where they ran aground and took on so much water they sank. You know, here's some pictures of fires. I don't like being a Debbie Downer. I don't like reporting on this stuff. There's other guys who can do that. But I want everybody to realize what's going on. And what's going on is maybe people are in positions they're not qualified for because there's such a crew shortage. We're going to talk about being qualified for the position later. Okay, next.
Lying on your CV.
I'm not lying on my CV.
You lied on your CV.
You lied on your CV. I saw your
Why
CV.
are you even here?
I won this
I'm the
game.
captain.
I won this in a poker game. Oh, you're the captain now? So this guy has nothing to do with boats, but he lied on his CV. What happened to him?
He got 2 years imprisonment.
2 years.
2 years.
Why am I bringing this up? Because there was a big discussion on the yacht forums. Oh, well, as long as you have your qualifications correct, it's okay to embellish a little.
No.
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 No. Okay, he said he had an MBA, which he didn't. That would be a qualification, say a captain's or mate's license. But he also got in a lot of trouble because he said he held positions in other companies that he never held. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because you guys need to understand that it could bite you in the butt. All right, if you're on a 30-meter, go, oh, I'm chief mate, chief officer. I hate this. Oh yes, I'm first officer, chief mate. Okay, how big is the boat? 30 meters. Sorry, dude. If you are calling yourself that, all right, on a 30-meter boat, there better be like 3 other mates underneath you.
Exactly.
I mean, you can't be a guy, one person on deck going, I'm a chief officer. You ain't. All right. Now you go into the bars and you explain it and you do all that. That's great. You start putting it on your resume, and then something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Okay? And then, trust me, lawsuits fly, investigators look in and they go, your resume said you were a chief officer, blah, 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 blah. You don't have any of these qualifications. Y'all could get into trouble. So, keep it real.
Keep it real.
Okay, next, what do we got?
So, there was the boat, the dive boat.
Oh, all right, real quick. So, the dive boat conception, unfortunately, is very sad. 34 people died. I don't know how many people are watching this. The captain was indicted for manslaughter. He was facing 20 years. Mm-hmm. A federal judge in Los Angeles dismissed the charges, says there wasn't enough evidence. Everybody's super pissed over there. I don't know what's going to happen. Right now, he's okay, but I suspect more charges are coming. All right, next, let's roll into bottom feeders. Go ahead. Cue the shark. Okay, bottom feeders. Who do we got for bottom feeders?
So we have Captain James, Giant Peach from Miami, Florida.
Wait a minute, his name's Giant Peach?
Yeah, it's like a big peach.
Oh, maybe it's a screen name. He gave us the pilot boat information we didn't even talk about.
No,
next week we're going to talk about the piloting fees going through the Great Lakes. It's insane. All right, next.
So we have Miss Wendy Gale Levinson, a yacht owner.
Oh, Wendy. Hi, Wendy. She checks in with me. She was up in Maine when we were up in Maine. She's got a boat. She owns a boat, and she's cruising around. She's just really good people, and I know a lot of crew that work on that boat. So big shout out to her. And
we have Captain Kenneth Gibson.
Shooting out to Captain Ken. What's he on? Homecoming.
Motor Yacht Homecoming.
From Annapolis.
Maryland.
Ex-coastie like me. I'm giving Ken a shout out because he just went to Bermuda and came back, and now he's stuck in the yard again, and he's doing some big work, and he's chugging through it. But this is a big support message to Ken. Thanks for watching the show, and get your boat all squared away. Okay, next we're going into
Crew Corner.
Crew Corner. Sponsored by
Crew Haven.
Crew Haven. Listen, you guys call Jamie up. They're right next to LMC. She's got dancing bears. She's got giraffes. She's got pink Rolls Royces.
All of them.
The houses don't roll, they don't move, they don't drag anchor. You don't have to stand in anchor watch. I mean, I could go on and on, but Crew Haven is the creme de la creme. These are the people you need to go to. Check them out at crewhaven1501.com. 1501 is when they were formed, 1501, right after Columbus showed up. Okay.
All right, old timer.
Okay, Crew Corner, what do we got this week?
Snowflakes versus old timers.
Snowflakes.
Snowflakes.
It's not cold. Oh, snowflakes. Oh, what's a snowflake? I'm so individual, and I am special.
I'm special.
And all this other
I need
stuff.
the master cabin.
I'll give you something. Here's Modern Crew. Here's Modern Crew. Hello, are we going to be working 8 hours every day?
Every day.
Every day?
I don't have time for that.
Another one from them is like, I'm sorry, but I feel a little offended that you're telling me what to do. And I'd be like, yeah, just get the F to work. Okay, now I'm triggered. I need to take a break.
Triggered.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to quit. I need my 2 month severance. And I'd be like,
Now.
you worked here for like 3 days. Okay, now we've got a problem. Okay, now we've got the old timers. Yeah, listen, I've been in yachting for 14,000 years, and I started at the bottom and I went all the way to the top, and then now I'm back in the middle, and you got to listen to me because I know what I'm talking about, and all you people are crazy, and I'm tired of giving you guys advice even though it's free and you don't want to take it. Okay? I got 39 years on boats. I got 35 years on yachts. I started in the Coast Guard when I was on an aircraft carrier when I was 15 years old. I get it. All right, you want to help people, but you guys are coming off like you got to go up the ladder like I went up the ladder. Now here's the deal: World War I, we fought wars in trenches. Okay,
Yeah.
we used carrier pigeons to get messages back and forth. World War II, we had tanks, we had airplanes, and we have radios. Things change.
Times are changing.
Things change, and guess what? These new guys, things are going to change for them.
Yes.
And then one day they're going to look back and go, "Oh, that guy was right."
He was right.
Okay, but see, what we got to do is we all got to work together. Us guys, us veteran guys, nobody wants to hear your resume, and nobody really cares what you did 30 years ago.
No, we don't.
Okay, no, they don't. They don't even want to listen. All right, what you have to do is try and steer them in the right direction by giving them advice without sounding like you're telling them what to do and they're worthless. Okay, now on the other side, be a mentor. That's it. Be a mentor. Offer your services. Okay, now on the other side, you can't be like, hello, I've been here for like 2 months and I need more money. Why? Because, that guy's making more money and I just don't know because I'm going to, you can't do that either. You guys have to take the advice from the old timers to improve your job.
Yeah.
I strongly recommend you work hard, you're going to go up fast. Yachting is a wonderful industry where you don't even need a college degree. You can get out of high school, and if you work hard, you're going to be making tons of money and sailing all over the world. Now, the other problem is the new timers don't understand. We have to work like 12 hours a day? What are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
hello, I haven't had a day off in 2 weeks. Yeah, no shit. We haven't had a day off in 3 months.
That's yachting.
That's yachting. So another thing for the new timers is you need to do a little bit more research in the industry to understand what you're getting yourself into. There's no reason why everybody's making a ton of money for nothing.
No, we're working hard.
Working hard. Now, I know some boats don't pay well and some boats do pay well. That's up to you to find a good paying job, but it doesn't change the fact that you need to work hard. So you got to take the advice of the old timers. All right, and everybody, the old timers and the new people should really work together to the common goal to keep the yachting industry going. Because, hey, look, I'm not going to be running boats for the rest of my life. Somebody's going to have to take over.
Somebody.
Okay? And in the meantime, you new guys can't be like, well, I've jumped around I'm on my 5th boat in 2 months. That ain't no good either.
You need some longevity.
You need some longevity. So it would be nice if everybody would work together.
Yeah.
Utilize the experience the old timers have, and the old timers, don't drill it into them that they don't know anything. Because trust me, when you know what? I'm going to leave you with this. When I was 19, I thought I knew everything, smartest guy in the room, until the next day when I look back and go, how could I have been so stupid?
Yeah.
I still learn every day. And it's a changing environment. So just keep that in mind.
Thanks,
Anyway.
old timer.
Oh, stop it. All right, anyway. I'm glad we're back. We'll see you guys next week. We're going to be talking about some cool stuff. We're going to do some walkthroughs. I take a boat off a ship or a ship off a boat, something like that. And stay tuned. More to come. I'm Doug.
And I'm Paige.
And that's the bottom line.